Oh, yeah, the gaming market. Right now, games are made for profit. Games are 100% made by companies who are looking at a game not to revolutionize or change the industry. They're literally looking at how can I follow a formula and make the most profit for the least amount of effort. Games like World of Warcraft or Destiny 2 were definitely made to make a profit. Like, don't get me wrong. Nobody made those games expecting to make them for free. But the game was like at the forefront, and the game and the game's experience was at the forefront, and making money was the byproduct of having a great game. And I think that where that changed, and I know people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. I think where that changed was free-to-play games. I think free-to-play games ruined gaming. But yeah, I truly think free-to-play games ruined gaming. I was hoping the non-gacha service games coming out of China would do well. But it'd be nice to see a return to games that don't turn players' bank accounts into black holes. Any free-to-play game is designed to separate your wallet, like the money from your wallet, and give it to the company until your wallet is empty, and then you switch to your credit card. The hype about the game used to be how good the game was going to be. Now it seems is how hyped the game is. Yeah, I suspect the change massive profits of gachas, but I can't hate too much. It's a model that works, but is it gaming? No, absolutely. Right, and that's the thing is like it's working. We're $60 for the same stuff. A lot of imagination. That's $180 today. Oh yeah, I think games are way too cheap. I think games are way too cheap, and I know people don't want to hear that either. I think games are way too cheap. I disagree with Asmon on that. I think that the cost of games definitely needs to go up, but I think that the cost of games needs to go up in line with the expected deliverables. I don't think anybody's getting a $180 game right now. I personally do not think that if a game went on the market today, for $180, it will not have $180 worth of game in it.
Oh my.
Won't do it. Because there's battle passes, there's cash shops, there's all these other things. You're not going to get a $180 game. No, the quality needs to go up as well. Absolutely. Because like the games that you bought back in the day were a full experience. Might have been a bad experience, but it was a full experience. Wordu, thank you for the resub. Chat, gonna get a couple W's for Wordu. Games are way too cheap, but they also be delivered a full good game, not a half-assed thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Isa. That'd be a $100 base game. Yeah. I'm all for games prices going up, and I'm all for free-to-play games leaving the market. I've said it, and I've said it, and I'll say it again. Free-to-play games killed gaming. Because, I'll show you exactly why, Paint. This is a game. Okay? This right here is a game. Alright? This is a game. In this game, you pay, we'll say $100. You pay $100 for this game, okay? Do you know what you get? Whatever is inside of that for $100. Once you paid your $100, that game is done. You get the content that's there. So, if the game is not worth $100, then people will not buy it. People will refund it, people won't pick it up, and people won't trust you anymore, right? Game's $100, you pay $100, you get $100 worth of content. Once you've done, it's done, transaction's done, everybody should be happy. That was gaming. This is gaming now. This is gaming now. You buy this game. This game is $3.99. This game is free. 100% free. But, so how do they make their money? How do they make their money? Well, in order to make their money, they have to do this. They have to take part of this game and put it over here. And then they have to take another part of the game and put it over here. And they have to take another part of the game and put it over here. And then they put another part here, and 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 another part here. Right? And each one of these, you have to buy. And this, the base version of the game, makes them no money. It facilitates you, as the gamer, it gives you the ability to spend money. That is the only reason it's there. is to get you to buy these. It's not here for you to play for your enjoyment, because playing for your enjoyment does not pay to keep the game online. You playing a free game and enjoying all the content that's there does not make the game money. So the only way the game makes money is if you buy all of these different things. Is if you buy this and 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 buy this. They have absolutely no reason to make this any better than it has to be in order to keep you logging in. This will be the bare minimum of a viable product. It will never be great. It will never be amazing. It will never be a game that they write epics about. This game will never be good. It will be okay. At best, it will be mid plus. Now, you can argue with me and say, well, look at this free-to-play game. It's so good. You're lying to yourself. It's going to be good enough to get you to log in and keep logging in to spend money. And then all of this stuff is going to be what you want, right? This is the stuff that you're logging in for, is for the ability to try to get this through free wishes, through playing and getting in-game currency from logging on to this very mid-game to save up a bunch of currency to be able to buy these things. Because these are the things you want, but they're not part of this game. They're part of some like superfluous system that is there to drain you of your money. So this whole system is designed to make you spend money and not make you enjoy the game. This was designed to make you enjoy the game, because if you paid $100 and you enjoyed the game, you told other people how good the game was, and they would go buy it, and they would spend $100, and they would enjoy the process, and they would enjoy the product. And then word of mouth would make it better. To Wordu's point, that's exactly what happened with Megabonk. People bought it, they paid $10, they were like, I'm having a lot of fun with this, I'm really enjoying it, and it's only $10. And they told everybody and their brother, and Megabonk sold a bunch of copies. This is what old games were, this is how old games were designed. Games are not designed like this anymore. And as long as this model exists, and this model makes more money than this, we will never see another game like this. It will not happen. So as long as free games are on the market, and free games are allowed to monetize themselves in terrible ways that are very egregious and allow people to do whatever they want and spend as much money as they want, this is never going to exist again. Worst case, the game, green bundle stuff is probably Destiny. It's still like $200 in full price. It's not as much compared to old games. What do you mean? I don't think that there is a problem with charging people expansion packs. Like charging people for expansion packs. If you're going to keep the game going, right? If people are like, I want to have continuity on this product and I want to have it and continue to use it, then I think it's perfectly fine for you to pay additional money to have additional items in the game. I think that's perfectly fine. The good free-to-play games created a landscape for cash grab slop. I mean, I don't know that there were ever good free-to-play games. I just think that this concept was always there. Free-to-play games were always designed to do this. As a storefront for an actual game, aka Dungeons. Yeah, Destiny has put itself in a bad position. And I don't agree with Destiny or its monetization, because Destiny has free-to-play monetization and it has like premium game monetization. Well, and I think the way that Destiny does it is the absolute worst. It is probably one of the most, short of a gacha game, Destiny 2 is probably the worst monetized game that I've seen, because they have regular content, then they have the main season, the main game, which comes out every like year, which is like what, $80, $100, and then they have like all the season passes, which are like $30 a piece or $20 a piece. Then they have the cosmetic shop, and then they've got the dungeon keys, and then they've got this, and then they've got this, and I'm just like, this is, you have literally taken every piece of monetization that you can physically get and shoved it into one game. It is absolutely, there is nothing there that is like designed in a way to make the consumer happy. And that's basically what happened. I know I'm playing a free-to-play game. I know everybody wants me to look at Do at Night Abyss. I 100% I 100% believe free-to-play games ruin gaming.